we made it so robotic, like you could add a product on the fly, the pricing, commissions, if there are commissions involved, the structure, the business model of that. Just any one of us administratives, you think they will be able to do that without having to go and code and do that. So we created that intelligent or smart way of articulating and structuring our ecosystem. So this will be easy. In fact, we're going to start fading out. I don't think this is the first time you hear us saying this, fading away from the O-Founders platform. Little by little, there's not much dependency on that. You're going to start seeing the communication properly, promptly, and constantly through the back office. That's the ecosystem in a much more, professional way. This is done too. So if that's not what I came here for, why did I come here? Aside from I miss you, I do, confession, but also, thank you, but also we have a few more things to add aside from just releasing the new ecosystem and OConnect. That is a done deal. And now I'm just going to refresh your memory for those who have heard me the last couple of weeks. We have at least 2 in this month, assuming we're in April 2023, at least 2 nuclear bombs. At least 2 that we can confirm they're coming. Roughly a year ago, we start throwing those bombs when we announced that new location for OnPassive, the highest office on planet Earth, and owning multiple properties in the highest, tallest building on planet Earth, and having the largest marketing campaign in that region, perhaps globally at that capacity. We still, you witnessed, we still do that. A year later, we still do that periodically, and we will continue doing this for as long as we need to. There's no cap. And we've added a few more exotic things here and there. Our marketing is very obvious, not typical, and we're not looking to repeat anything from the past. If it's there, it's there. Use it. Not that we're claiming that they don't work at all, but I think there's so many things are in need to be upgraded. And marketing is one of them, because all the different communication sectors or I would say methods have changed. And marketing is a way of communicating with your potential customers or prospects. Then how come, it hasn't changed in a scientific way? It has to. And that's what we're doing. We're experimenting different things with OnPassive. We believe we are creating a new style of marketing, very futuristic and entertaining. We love what we do. You know the details of some of them, but more to come. And things are working. We are becoming a good reference for the market, or for in the market, at least a few or a number of the major players, I would say, in this industry. They have approached us for a reason or another. We're becoming the hunted. I told you so. So it is quite refreshing. So that's on schedule for the month of April. What else? Oh, I'm glad you asked. Okay. You will start also seeing some products all of a sudden will just have an OConnect, an email that look in your back office. You got this new. If you want to use it, if it's available for purchase or use, you go for it. During this month as well, we should be seeing the new release of ONet and a new release of OMail. And there are more paid products following OConnect. That's on plan, on schedule, without the details for the public right now. But that's it. Game has been on, and I hope you will be in it. There's a big task that you have to do. Believe it or not, I'm not joking. You need to log in. You need to be engaged. I'm not being cynical here. I mean it. You have to be in it. Not like, okay, I signed up a year ago. That's not enough. In it. Like right now, tomorrow, yesterday, all the time. Not like got on and that's it. Have to be in it constantly. Live in it. If you do so, I can assure you, your life has never be the same, or your level of knowledge is going to increase dramatically. I assure you, you're going to be witnessing a new way of operating today's life. I'll give you an example. If you can give me your attention for a minute. Agriculture. 3,000 years ago. Can you envision? I wish I have a fancy presentation for you, but I want you to visualize it with me. All right. So if imagine a farm, or how they used to raise animals 3,000 years ago, and today with technology. Are they similar? Completely different. Transportation. 1,000 years ago and today. Any similarity? Not in my transportation. I have no camels or horses involved in my daily commute. And you can go on and on and on. And technology, communication, 100 years ago, needless to say, 1,000 years ago, could you just text somebody anywhere, any language, anytime, and they get it instantly, reply back, video conference, instantly with unlimited people using OConnect today, 2023? What about 1023, 1,000 years ago? How did it look? There was no OConnect, none of that. It's completely different. How we used to do banking hundreds of years ago and today, different. It's a little bit behind, but it will catch up. But one thing that's still in the same form from the beginning of life: education. Somebody sits, preach to an audience. We don't know if they get anything. Test, move, that's it. Sit down and listen to me, whether you like it or not. And this here is going to be the start of the educational revolution through Ocademy. This very year, we're going to set the whole world, completely revamp it on a new direction. We're not going to have an age limit, minimum or maximum, for the educated people. A limit due to a language or geographical location, or financial status, or connection, or achievements, or examination. None of that. We're going to have better access, almost unlimited, so scalable to any human as they desire, to literally empower them, equip them in every aspect of their life, so they can have more fun, enjoy what they do, and be more worthy to their market or their passion. I am not going to tell you I have connections with the global leaders. They don't sit down with me. They don't give me daily report and tell me, listen, we're in deep weed. We're just about to crash in the global economy. Okay. Nobody told me that. Nobody can, be sure. We hope not. But all signs, if we read the current market, is on the verge of another collapse. And there will be victims. Those who have a certain job or a career in a certain sector, they will be harmed. So it is wise for us to prepare, to have a backup plan, to have a plan B. Hopefully you can use Ocademy on passive suites or the different applications to better equip yourself and have a new talent or language or anything you wish. It will be a massive global training center for people who can get MBA or different certificates. It can give you a career or at least appraisal in your career. It is already in the pipeline. So that's our direction. I'm not going to get into the other revolutions that will follow, whether on Joy or Oh Bless or Oh Women. Everything is intact and in such a beautiful way. We got better. I mean, it's very obvious we get better because of the people we have, because of the experience that we've gathered over time. So for those who are paying attention, yes, just about any time, it's up to you what you want to plan. It's up to you how you want to drive it. But what we can assure you is we're providing the finest technology, most ethical, and it has the power to change your life literally and completely. But it's up to you how you want to do it. This is a very powerful vehicle, and it will draw many more trends behind it. I'm talking about OnPassive. So this is just the start, and we are living that today. So I hope you are not in any way limiting your passion, engagement, plans, dreams to the cost of your, let's say, founder membership, or to the price. In many cases, it's been free. So if you're going to look at that as the value of what you have within the OnPassive vehicle, it is not a rational evaluation. You want to look at it from a different perspective, futuristic. You want to look at the global economy. You want to look at the entire technology and AI sector and the other components we have to follow. We have two more pending updates in the back office, and none of what I said covering the 2 pending. So they're still coming, 2 pending, and we still have the 2 nuclear bombs within this month. And your affiliate links are available. Your accounts are available. We're going to be having OConnect sessions to walk you through different parts of OnPassive. We're going to focus one time on OMail, one time we focus on just so we can do some hands-on, and so that you can know how to utilize these technologies. One can be just for O-Net. One can be just for the ecosystem. Ecosystem, believe it or not, is much bigger than I thought. And I was warning probably a year ago, I was warning the teams how massive, or more than a year ago, I was warning the managers how sensitive and how critical the dashboard is. We used to call the team O dashboard, now we call them ecosystem. I never told you we have O dashboard, we had now ecosystem. So the ecosystem, I was warning them, we need a very, very strong department and a large one, because there's going to be so much going on. So I was aware early on about the capacity and the how the complexity of the ecosystem. And believe it or not, like in the last few days, I am realizing, my goodness, this is much more sophisticated than I thought. Much more. It's the genius is to turn something so complicated into simple. This is what the ecosystem is doing. How is it doing all of that? And now you just add another light bulb, it's like a tree. Christmas tree, whatever tree you want to call it, but like starts with, 2, 3 light bulbs. It's massive, but it's barely bright. Most of it dark. But now, oh my God, it's the brighter it gets, the more, and you just add and plug in light bulbs and more lights and more lights and more lights. It's going to be fantastic. It's already done, and you will see that. It's so smart. They thought of every aspect and every scenario that could happen in your business, whether when it comes to a wallet or security, and the wallet in different place, and your marketplace, and the applications you have, and your level, and your status, and your users, and your calendar, and your contacts, and your links, and everything, how it works, and your invitees, and this and that. OMG. So I was more nervous, to be honest with you, because come on, I know it's complicated. I know, and I knew it's so much. How would it look? There's that sense. Now I can tell you, better than I thought. What a relief. And with the only company that it will be, or as of now, that simple, that friendly. I'm talking about the technology, the design, every element. So being perfectionist and patient and passionate and stick to your guns will pay off. And a lot of people think hard work. I don't even work. How? I mean, if I am not doing this, that would be a torture, not even work. What would I do? So I was born to do this. And I know we're going to change the world together because we have a bigger family. And I know you're going to like fly with it. You're going to thrive with it. It just, you couldn't ask for better, more powerful technology, more powerful ethical company to back you up. And you just, we're that warship launching pad. You can go anywhere you want, how far, how high you want to soar. It's up to you. And you could just sit there under a tree in a jungle and whine and grump all life. No problem. It's your choice. For me, I chose to change the world. And I think it starts with OnPassive. That's phase one. And we are on the right direction. So again, I highly recommend for you to stay alive, not to die, at least in a couple of years. So do me a favor, reset your clock, and talk to God if you wish. Tell him, hey, I got a few things to do. If you can extend this expiration date. All right. I knew I was gonna say it differently. I guess because you like so good and so sharp, you made me nervous. I'm almost like speechless. I don't know what to say, but I hope you got my point. My point is, we had a big dream called OnPassive. We kept improving that. As of today, we nailed it, and now we are ready to go and conquer the world with it. And while you're busy with it, we're going to shock your world with more phases, bigger than OnPassive itself, and more than you can imagine. And no human would imagine what we're building. No human on planet Earth would imagine what we're doing. And yes, it is very, very disruptive, and it will change the way we live and breathe and everything. Like what I'm trying to say, not only your ears will pop, I mean, that was a year ago, but now the planet will be reshaped. Okay? The first 4 or 5